Aaron Sim here, live. I want to show you something that is very crucial about looking at investing. When you look at investing, there are two ways of looking at it, the old way and the new way. What's the old way and what is the new way? Let me just get here. So that's the way. There's the old way and there's new way. I just want to highlight to you that investing has been around for many, many years, and there's a new way to do it, and there's actually an old way to do it. Yeah. Let me just put this thing here. Okay. I want to list down the steps. What's the difference between the old way and the new way, and how you can make all the difference in investing by following this process. Okay. Very simple process. Let me share you the steps. Okay. Okay. So let me go to my screen here. Okay. So what is the old way? Old way. Old way investing is number one. You look at fundamental analysis. Fundamental analysis means that you look at the numbers behind the company, look at what stocks to buy, look at the earnings report, you look at all these news articles, you look at competition, lots of things to look at it. Very, very, very a lot of work to do on these sort of things. Okay. And then you also look at, so what is the new way to do these things? The new way is not to look at the numbers behind the company or look at individual stocks. You actually basically look at a basket of stocks. A basket of stocks. That's the key thing. Basket of stocks, means is a group of companies, something that we call it like the ETF. Okay? ETF, like the S&P 500, instead of looking at individual company, look at a basket of stocks. So fundamental analysis, look at earnings reports, a lot of work to do, individual company, look at the basket of stocks, ETF. Okay? The old way, they use this term called technical analysis. Technical analysis means that actually you look at timing, when to get in and when to get out. It's a lot of work to do. And look at all these indicators, stochastics, MACD, Bollinger, and there's hundreds of them. Okay. The new way is not to look at these things. The new way is, instead of looking at technical analysis and be able to make it so difficult in terms of the timing, when exactly to get in and when exactly to get out, is to be able to simplify that process by making sure there is no complicated analysis. What I mean by no complicated analysis? Don't ever have charts. Just don't have a chart that look at prices, but don't have to draw so many lines on it. Is that good? Right? So you don't have to learn that MACD cross this line, cross that line. No need. Make it something simple. Okay. The always look at buy something, you hold it, and then you pray that you will go your way on the upside. That's the old way, and then you're not sure how long are you going to hold on to those sort of things away. And that generally involve a lot of capital investment. You put in a lot of capital because that money is stuck. It is stuck until it reaches certain level, you sell it off, and then you buy another stock. Money is stuck. The new way is to be able to look at these things by looking at what I call no large capital intensive. Don't have to invest in a lot of money because of no large capital requirement, where you're actually using that money to roll it on month-to-month basis. No large capital investments. That is where, so your money actually works harder for you. Instead of waiting 1 year to make 10%, you're looking at every month to make 10% per trade, right? So that's the key thing. So your money roll very fast, so you don't need to have a large capital to hold it and be able to roll it again and again. Okay? So that is the new way. What's the old way? The old way is actually looking at risky leveraging. What I mean by risky leveraging, meaning that they use options, but because options are tagged on two ways. Make money on the upside, you buy the call option, which is generally the case if you are buying stocks. You want to look at stock price going up. You don't want to pay the full price. You buy the call option. And generally what happened is because people are looking at the long term, they look at buying the options over like 1 year, 2 years. And they have this false belief that generally stocks will go up, which could be true in the long term. But then if you're buying options day by day, you also have to carry option premium. There's a cost of time over the period. It's like insurance premium that way. So over time, your money actually reduces because of the time premium, and you're looking to capture the movement on the upside. So it's very risky. You're holding tight, and you could be actually down. I've seen people down by 60, 70%, thinking maybe long term it will come back. Maybe very tough to cash out. Okay? And there's something that if sometimes can be a no way to come back again. So it's risky investment to do that. The new way, I call it sleep like a baby. Leveraging. Sleep like a baby leveraging is a way that you are not betting. You're betting two ways. That whether it goes up, you make money. Bet go come down, you make money. Okay, because there are only three ways stock prices can up, down, or sideways. And by doing that, and you're not investing a lot of capital into it, you have two things in your favor: not a lot of money, and you don't care which direction it goes on. Which means that you can sleep like a baby. If the market has some crazy things that happen, it goes down, fine, you're happy. If the market says, there's something fantastic news, it goes up, you're also happy. See, anyway, that is the difference there. And one final thing about the old way is you carry a large watch list. Just in case this time does not work, you have multiple lists and diversification, whether it's technology, financial stock, carry the whole big long list. A new way to do those sort of things is to carry a big watch list. Look at maybe many items, but to look at a customized watch list. A customized watch list that you may focus on a few that are already working. You do it again and again with this customized list. Much easier to manage that way. I've seen people the old way on large watch lists that they keep adding in and adding without taking out. So the list getting bigger and bigger and longer, and they don't know what to actually even focus. That's not the way to do it. So if you are looking at a new way to do it, this is the process. Now, why am I sharing this? Because I'm going to share with you this new way of doing it, that you don't have to have a customized watch list. You don't have to do all this complicated technical analysis. You don't have to be able, you can sleep like a baby. You don't have to involve a lot of money, and you don't have to do a lot of complicated calculation of earnings report. And I recommend you to actually go to this Smart Traders workshop that I will be doing very soon, and whereby I'm going to show you the steps how you can actually take this experience and put into practice right away. This is a full workshop. I'm not holding any back, and I can guarantee you after this workshop, you'll be able to see the blueprint and clarity how you can be able to use this process and move forward from there. That's a big difference. Okay, go to smarttradersworkshop.com. Reserve a seat. I will show you the entire blueprint and give you the clarity of the plan, how you can use this new way of investing. Is that cool? Go for it. Check this thing out.